Now we're talking about the queen of the box office for 2023, and that is Taylor Swift and her.
Not the Marvels.
No, it's not the Marvels. That's the Jokers, I guess. We'll get to that in a bit. But Taylor Swift's Eras Tour film, it's set to release this weekend. Last weekend, the box office pre-sales was already over 100 million for pre-sales for a concert film, by the way. And it's looked to be tracking around about 150 million-ish for this season, just in pre-sales alone at the moment. So what do you guys think of this? Like, I know Beyonce came out with her Renaissance, is it called Renaissance?
Yeah.
Concert film as well, and I've heard nothing in regards to box office. I know it comes out in December.
Yeah, I think pre-sales for that around 15 million. It's not the same, but still very, very good for a concert movie. I just hope this isn't a trend. You know, we covered this before, and I think it was Justin Bieber's Never Say Never.
Yeah.
That was the highest grossing concert movie at 73 million. Total domestically, by the way, not opening. So this might become a trend if Taylor Swift really starts it off, but no one can really top this once it does debut. I don't think it's going to get to 150 million. I don't think it's going to get to 125 million.
Opening weekend.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if I heard 100 million opening weekend. Looking at the data,
I thought the pre-sales was 100 million already.
Pre-sales, yeah, but the pre-sales extend beyond just the opening weekend. It's 3 days.
Oh, right. Yes.
So I don't think that it will hit that 100 million by the end of it. I just think that the capacity issues, it's not playing enough cinemas. It's not playing, in enough session times to get it, I don't think. They have added more Thursday preview screenings to support it. I think it's tracking for around 3 to 5 million on that one there. So I think the real question I'm asking myself right now is, can it beat Joker for the opening record in October, which is 96 million? That's the benchmark for me. And I know Box Office Pro, I think they had it around 130 million, but Box Office Pro, I don't really support their kind of predictions. They're always all over the place. It's going to be very interesting. And don't take my word 100% complete accuracy with this one. This is a very different movie to track and to look at data for, because you're not looking at a typical movie releasing. This is a concert movie, and it's driven by fans. And you can say that for like MCU or whatever, but it's driven by a certain kind of legion of fans where they don't really. You don't know how they consume movies or what they want, and tracking opened, and the pre-sales it broke records and stuff at the very opening of it, slowed down to a massive halt because all the fans had gotten it. So I think my thinking on its opening thing is that most of the tickets that are going to be sold for Taylor Swift's movie are already sold. All the people that want to see it have already bought tickets. I don't see a potential for much walk-ups. For a couple going to a movie on Saturday night, oh yeah, we'll go see Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, and I just don't see it. So I think it's a purely fan-driven movie, and only fans are going to rock up and see it. So I think you're looking at around 95.
95.
We'll see if I'm again. It could be all over the place. It could be 150. It could be 50. But it'll be like 80. It could be all over the place. It's going to be an exciting week in terms of box office for sure. But that's my take on it. That's how I view it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I almost don't even view these things in opening weekend values. I suppose because for me, box office can change so drastically after an opening weekend. A box office run can fall off dramatically, or it can extend out like a long appendage for many, many weeks to many months, causing the film to earn hundreds of millions in the end.
Yeah.
So the initial box office pre-ticket sales, while they are a good indication of success, they aren't the be-all, end-all indicator. It's like, I mean, when it comes to these concert films, I suppose the only really ones we have to compare it to are that obviously the Justin Bieber concert film, and then This Is It, the Michael Jackson documentary concert film.
Hannah Montana, Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm thinking of right now.
But I mean...
I forgot that thing existed.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. And when it comes to, is this going to become a trend? It's like, yeah, possibly. It might become a small trend, but the only reason that this will be such a massive success is because it's Taylor Swift, not because of any other reason.
Yeah.
It's like there's a reason why there's the term Swiftonomics. Like that's how impactful she is on, the economy when she runs through a city.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, while Beyonce is also no doubt as revered of an artist, she simply does not have that same level of power in regards to economic push as Taylor Swift does. It just is what it is.
Clearly, yeah. The thing about Beyonce's one is she gets 50% of the revenue. 50% of the box office. Just a flat 50%. Yeah.
Should better hope it's successful then.
Yeah, that's a crazy mark. But I mean, even if it makes 100 million,
that's 50 million.
She gets 50 million just straight in the pocket.
Well, it's almost one of those things where it's like fair enough because the entire thing is her.
Pretty much, yeah.
Her.
I wonder what Taylor Swift's is though, because this movie could break 500 million.
I would expect it would because, I mean, this is it, earned 260 million worldwide.
Yeah.
So, you take that, you extrapolate it forward, you add on top that this is Taylor Swift and, she's in arguably her prime.
Yeah.
You could have said it was in the past, but I honestly think it's now.
Yeah, I do think it's right now.
I think 500 million is possibly even a low ball.
Yeah, again, it's
very hard to say.
It's very hard to say, and it's very hard to know the kind of the drop off on this because usually these movies open up big. I think the Justin Bieber one that opened up to like around that 40 to 45 mark only got 73 in the end, so it dropped off like a rock. But Taylor Swift's this one opens up weirdly because it doesn't play on the weekdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's not in cinemas.
It's just weekends.
So it's just on weekends. So it's probably going to have a very low drop off, but it's not making anything in between that. And so it's hard as you look at all the historical data and how it will all fall throughout the days. It's unlike anything that I've seen in terms of like tracking this kind of stuff.
It's either very predictable or very unpredictable because when you look at it on two sides of the coin, the only people who are going to watch this movie are the people who are fans of Taylor Swift. And that is on some level something that you can calculate.
And the boyfriends that get dragged to it.
And the boyfriends, you can also calculate that. So, and then on the other side of the coin, you can say, well, maybe this might become a phenomenon and a whole bunch of other people might go start watching it, but I don't see that as likely. I see this as really pretty one note. The people who like Taylor Swift will watch it.
Yep. Basically, yeah. I don't know how it's going to do internationally, which is why I'm saying around 500 million.
Are we even getting it?
We are, yes. Okay. And I saw like the ticket sales here. I mean, the opening night, it's like half of IMAX is gone.
It's showing in IMAX.
It's in IMAX. Yeah.
What the hell?
Wow.
I almost want to kind of see it now.
Yeah.
Is that us?
No.
We'll go to a screening.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have anything else to add on because I think.
What's your weekend prediction?
My weekend prediction. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say 100 million because that's the figure I saw in pre-sales, and I didn't realize that it was across the board. I thought my assumption was the weekend, so I'll probably just go 110. I'll go 110 for opening weekend.
Fair enough.
All right, bets are on, boys. All right, next.